everyone. Welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. This is a day-by-day journey where my webcam hangs up and we play Star Wars Galaxy Heroes daily, and we just grind. And I spent $10 on this account because I bought one entire Lightspeed bundle, and that was about 200 days ago. Yeah, this is like day 390 something. I bought it back on day 193 is when I bought the Shadows of the Empire Lightspeed bundle. So I'm technically not free to play, but Captain Rex double drop. Hello. Definitely take that. Definitely solves the problem of trying to decide where do we go next after we finish Marin, which of course, before we get to Marin, we have to finish 2PO and Mara, then Marin, then Captain Rex, apparently. But a lot to do between now and then. So we're, I think we're just gonna flow. I think we're at the point where we're just not naturally gonna flow into the Leia to the road to Leia, and we have 53 more shards here of Chupio, and we have a butt ton of Mara Jade still. And then after we finish Chupio, we'll go over and start on Mother Talzine. And then after we finished Mara, we will start on Captain Rex. Which, that's depending on the drop rate. If we continue to get 4 drop rate shards a day, that'll be good. If we don't, which we've, you're here a week ago, I was not happy about the drop rate we're getting. We have a lot of lag on the computer. There's a lot going on. Not exactly sure why. Well, hold on. Let me clear some of this up real quick. For whatever reason, we have one of my other instances of BlueStacks is open and it won't close, which means I'll have to restart the computer to get it to close because the window itself, the instance itself, is closed. For whatever, BlueStacks still has it as open, which means I'm gonna need to restart, which is fine. We got a lot of stress. Got a lot going on the old computer, even though I have way more RAM, but I don't know. It's just running sluggish today, and it's not over processing at all, but it's just, I don't know. Anyway, I just totally blanked on that whole Mara exchange. And honestly, I kind of want to get her done a little bit. I know we're still on this whole hoarding of the Kairos because we need it for relics, but at some point, you just gotta make a commitment to increase the time it takes a little bit faster, and that's where I am with Mara, just because we got stuck behind Boosh, which we needed 50 shards of Boosh, and of course this whole thing with Chupio is borderline nightmarish. If you're a new person, that just came with this new play experience today. Of course, that was like a week and a half ago whenever you see this. But for me, it was just today. And so if you're one of the people thinking about starting a new account, or maybe you have just so you could experience it and see what it's like, do yourself a favor, do your family a favor, do yourself a favor. As soon as Wicket and Chupio are open, especially if you're planning on using the full CLS team as fast as possible, if you're planning to use Wicket for the Chupio event, though, I mean, Wicket is a bear. Wicket is an absolute bear because it's 20 and it's killer, and Chupio is just, for me at least, it's like I want to pull out my hair just so I can get done with Chupio. Like, I cannot tell you the importance of getting an early start on Wicket because, everybody else on the team is very accessible. The same with Chupio. Everybody else on the team is very accessible. And the faster you can get that farm knocked out, the happier you're going to be. It might not seem like it, but believe me, the faster you can get that knocked out, the happier you're going to be. And that, I would say, is easily worth the price of any admission. Just those two especially, Houndstooth, if, I've not played through this new player experience, I'm not sure how much Houndstooth you get. But obviously, Houndstooth is on one of the later nodes. Bosk is all these characters, Bosk, especially if you're going for Executor and you need Bosk, do yourself a favor, get Bosk. But, especially Chupio and Wicket, I feel like those are key to just setting your account, your approach, to 11 as quickly as possible. And for me, it's become, since I saw it and since I was starting to see it play out and knowing the drag that Chupio is having on this account. And it wasn't too long ago we were stuck behind Wicket. So that was probably a couple of months ago. It was before we hit the 1 year mark. It's probably, I don't know, it was earlier this year. So it was probably February, March, something like that. But it was definitely, for me, being on this side of it, it was brutal. It was not enjoyable at all. And, it's funny that they didn't, but I know why they didn't. I know why they didn't put this in the new player experience with those two, because if you're raiding, you obviously have access to Han. The whole thing gives you Oben. Oben's not too hard to come across anyway. Neither's Farm Boy Luke, and neither is Leia. They've made Leia more accessible. And so, that's the easy way to get to CLS. And of course, you have Han from the raids, and then you have Chewie as they're doing bounty hunters, especially if you're doing bounty hunters early, then you just organically pick up, or just very easily pick up Chewie from that, and Chupio is the only outlier of that whole team. And like I said, Wicket is the same way, where you can farm Poplo very easily. You can get Elder very easily. You can get Lowgrave very easily. Chief Chirpa is on a Cantina node, so that makes him a little bit faster to farm. But Wicket is just, when you're up against Wicket, you're just like, okay, I'm in the thick of it here. This is and it behooves you to move to get down the field a little faster. That's all. All right, so we don't have a lot. There's not a whole lot going on tonight. It's just another simple grind out, another night where we can't do really a whole lot until Chupio's done. And that's another reason why you need to get this done. It's because, like, I'm just stuck behind Chupio. And I know can be frustrating. And I'm sensitive to that. But at the same time, we need him. We need him done. We got Boost done. We need him done. And then once we get Mara done, that Emperor team will be done. And then everything just becomes much more academic, I guess we would say from there. But it's definitely something to be cognizant of. By the way, the fact that they put Omega in the Galactic War shipments now is like, okay. I don't know if anybody's gonna pick her up, but that does buff whatever farm that she's eventually going to be needed for. I know that she's not especially needed for anything right now, but I got a feeling that's not going to last too long. And eventually, one day, it's just, if you can get her on your roster, get her on the roster. That's it. That's it. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and go. I know that we've only been those 12 minutes, but there's not a lot going on. There's a lot of stuff that that just needs to get done. I need to get to bed because it's almost 2. And so thanks for watching. I appreciate the time. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, be sure to let me know. As always, God bless. Make sure you hold the line, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.